Well, howdy partners. Meet the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences 2014 recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award. As television star Melissa Rauch will tell you, Windermere, Florida's Jerry Wisler is a big bang in the pharmaceutical industry. If you don't believe her, just ask Stevie Wonder or President George Herbert Walker Bush or Barbara Bush. In case you're not sure who's who, Jerry's first in line. It's been a magical mystery ride for the man who earned his bachelor's degree cum laude here in 1979 and completed his MBA in finance from the College of Business and Innovation in 1984. Jerry became interested in pharmacy before this kindergarten picture was taken. A neighbor 2 doors down in Bryan, Ohio was 75 years old. Jerry was with him every afternoon and noticed that the man was taking a lot of drugs. Don Wisler's baby brother also noticed that those drugs were keeping the older man alive, and they did for more than another decade. The die was cast by the time Jerry graduated from Bryan High School in 1974. He came to UT after looking at 4 universities that had pharmacy programs. Jerry loved his UT days. He remembers hanging with best buddy Steve Katzel and playing golf with Dr. Robert Schlumbach. He also recalls thinking he was invited to attend a Kentucky Derby party at the home of Dean Norm Billups, only to be asked to bartend and make mint juleps upon his arrival. Jerry parlayed his UT degree into a 20-year career with Merck, a career which began before he finished the MBA. Michael's father helped the drug giant make a pretty penny, culminating with general management of the largest franchise in the company.
Come on, let's go! Look at that, look at it! Come on, you score! Go! All right! That's the kind of play we need! Talk to your doctor about Zocor. Zocor, be there.
As vice president of marketing of the atherosclerosis franchise, Jerry helped grow annual revenues for Zocor from $1.8 billion to $5.3 billion. His campaign with legendary football coach Dan Reeves earned Jerry the 2000 David Ogilvy Award from the Advertising Research Foundation. Dan Reeves' coach was hired away by Novartis in 2003, where he led the U.S. cardiovascular and metabolic franchise with full P&L responsibilities for Diovan, Lotrel, Starlix, and Lescol. His franchise accounted for over 60% of Novartis' revenues in this country. After working for 2 drug giants, Jerry decided to build his own pool and waded in as president, CEO, and co-founder of Agirion Pharmaceuticals. Dee's husband wanted to develop and commercialize a cholesterol-lowering agent and other cardiovascular metabolic therapeutics. He did just that. Nicole and Michael's dad licensed an MTP inhibitor and raised $55 million for clinical trials. When his work was done, Juxtapid, a drug which blocks the formation of cholesterol in the body, was approved by the Food and Drug Administration. A master at developing and taking drugs to market, Jerry then co-founded and served as president and CEO of Umthera Pharmaceuticals. Earlier this year, the drug Epinova became the first FDA-approved prescription omega-3 and free fatty acid form. It's designed to reduce severe triglyceride levels in adults. Jerry's work with Umthera was so impressive that Christmas came early. His company was acquired by AstraZeneca last year in a $442 million deal. Since 1998, there have been 7 drugs approved by the FDA for the treatment of dyslipidemia, an abnormal amount of lipids in the blood, and Jerry has been actively involved in the clinical development and FDA approval of 4 of these. And he is one of only a few entrepreneurs in the country to have started 2 companies that resulted in drugs being approved by the FDA. Having crossed the finish line in yet another race to bring life-saving drugs to market, Jerry is now retired. Sort of. He's on the National Research Committee for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation and on the board of directors of Thermalin Diabetes, a company which develops next-generation insulin drugs. Jerry's a source of pride for his parents, Bob and Carol. They still live in Bryan. See, we told you Jerry Wisler was a big bang, and we don't even need an astrophysicist to confirm that fact. A champion in bringing to market drugs that improve the human condition, Jerry Wisler is the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences 2014 Distinguished Alumni Award winner.